Cozy and rustic grandma-style kitchen decor ideas with vintage charm, perfect for a nostalgic space. Welcome to our cozy corner of rustic charm. If you've been dreaming of a kitchen that's warm, inviting, and full of nostalgic vibes, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're diving into rustic grandma-style kitchen decor ideas with vintage charm that will completely transform your space. From charming floral backsplashes to vintage appliances and wooden accents, we'll show you how to create a timeless kitchen that feels like home. So, grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's get started on turning your kitchen into a cozy, nostalgic haven. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more inspiring decor ideas. Vintage floral backsplash with soft pastels. A vintage floral backsplash in soft pastel hues adorns the wall behind a warm wooden countertop. Elegant bouquets of roses and peonies in delicate vases add a charming touch, complemented by antique-inspired dishware on open shelves. The cozy, nostalgic atmosphere is enhanced by lace curtains and rustic accents, creating a timeless, inviting kitchen scene. A vintage-inspired kitchen displays a charming floral backsplash in soft pastel hues. Fresh roses and peonies in delicate vases adorn the wooden surface, complemented by antique frames and charming ceramic mugs. The cozy arrangement exudes timeless elegance and nostalgic warmth, perfect for a rustic, grandma-style decor full of vintage charm. Cozy wooden farmhouse dining area. A warm, inviting space features a sturdy wooden table surrounded by mismatched chairs, some with cozy cushions. Sunlight filters through floral curtains, illuminating the rustic wood walls and vintage decor. Fresh flowers in glass jars add a touch of charm, creating a perfect setting for family gatherings and nostalgic moments in this cozy dining nook. A warm, inviting space features a wooden table set with simple place settings, surrounded by matching chairs. Natural light filters through large windows, highlighting the rustic wood furniture, vintage dishes, and lush greenery, creating a cozy atmosphere full of timeless charm and country elegance. Farmhouse sink with antique faucets and wooden shelving. A charming farmhouse sink with antique faucets sits beneath a sunlit window, framed by rustic wooden shelves filled with vintage dishes and glass jars. A floral arrangement in a delicate vase adds warmth, while the wooden countertop and cabinetry enhance the cozy, nostalgic ambience of the space, embodying timeless rustic elegance. A charming kitchen features a farmhouse sink with vintage-inspired faucets, set against wooden countertops and open shelves filled with rustic ceramics and glassware. The ample natural light highlights potted herbs and antique accessories, creating a warm, inviting space full of timeless country character. Rustic grandma-style kitchen with vintage appliances. A cozy kitchen features vintage appliances, including a classic cream stove with a floral towel hanging from its handle. Wooden cabinets and open shelves display charming mugs and decorative jars. Floral curtains frame the window, letting in warm sunlight that highlights the rustic wood tones and nostalgic, handcrafted accents throughout the space. This cozy kitchen features charming vintage appliances, complemented by open wooden shelves filled with antique dishes, teapots, and rustic cookware. Framed landscape artwork adds a nostalgic feel, while hanging copper pots and a bouquet of dried flowers enhance the warm, inviting atmosphere full of timeless character. Antique cooking utensils display. A collection of antique cooking tools hangs proudly on hooks, showcasing their weathered charm. Wooden shelves display vintage dishes and glass jars, while embroidered towels add a touch of handcrafted elegance. Sunlight filters through the window, illuminating the rustic wooden surfaces and creating a warm, nostalgic atmosphere full of timeless character. An array of vintage cooking tools hangs above a wooden countertop, surrounded by charming jars and ceramic containers. The display evokes a nostalgic feel, with well-worn utensils and antique accents that add warmth and character, creating a cozy, timeless kitchen atmosphere. Rustic wooden shelving with vintage china and mismatched teacups. A charming display features vintage china arranged on rustic wooden shelves, with mismatched teacups and saucers adding a whimsical touch. Flanking the shelves are potted plants and delicate flowers, creating a cozy, nostalgic atmosphere. The warm wood tones and natural light emphasize the timeless, handcrafted appeal of the decor. A rustic wooden shelf displays vintage china, featuring mismatched teacups and delicate saucers. Bright floral arrangements in antique vases add a charming touch, creating a warm, nostalgic ambience full of character and timeless appeal. Charming vintage dining nook with floral accents. A cozy nook features a round wooden table set with vintage china, surrounded by carved wooden chairs with floral upholstered seats. A delicate lace table runner holds a collection of glass vases filled with colorful wildflowers. Behind, open shelves display an array of antique dishes, adding a nostalgic, handcrafted charm to the space. A cozy dining corner features a rustic wooden table decorated with delicate floral patterned dishes and a vibrant bouquet of blooms in glass jars. Soft natural light highlights the vintage charm, complemented by floral cushions on the chairs. The surrounding shelves display antique ceramics, creating a warm, nostalgic atmosphere full of timeless appeal. rustic grandma's kitchen with reclaimed wood cabinets. A warm, inviting kitchen features weathered wood cabinets crafted from reclaimed materials, adding rustic charm. Open shelving displays vintage dishes and teapots, while potted greenery brings a fresh touch. Natural light floods the space through large windows, highlighting the cozy, nostalgic atmosphere and timeless, handcrafted details. A warm, inviting kitchen showcases weathered reclaimed wood cabinets, displaying vintage dishes and pottery on open shelves. Sunlight streams through checked curtains, highlighting the rustic charm and nostalgic ambience. Fresh flowers in a ceramic jug and antique accents create a cozy atmosphere filled with timeless, handcrafted appeal. Nostalgic breakfast bar with vintage charm. A charming breakfast nook showcases a vintage-inspired setting with a wooden table and matching chairs draped in floral cushions. Sunlight filters through the window, illuminating delicate porcelain teapots, a glass pitcher, and a bowl of fresh apples. The cozy arrangement exudes nostalgic warmth and timeless elegance, perfect for relaxed mornings. A charming breakfast nook features a reclaimed wood table adorned with vintage pitchers, bowls, and fresh flowers. Overhead, glassware hangs from a rustic rack, while sunlight filters through the windows, illuminating the cozy, nostalgic atmosphere. The warm tones and antique accents evoke a sense of timeless comfort and inviting charm. Cozy rustic grandma kitchen with lace curtains and wooden accents. A cozy country kitchen features lace curtains framing sunlit windows, with wooden accents and vintage dishware displayed on open shelves. Fresh flowers in a vase adorn the table, while a lace-covered island adds charm. The warm tones and nostalgic details evoke a timeless, inviting atmosphere filled with rustic elegance. A cozy kitchen features lace curtains framing the windows, allowing warm sunlight to illuminate the wooden cabinets and vintage dishes. Fresh flowers and potted plants add charm, while rustic accents like woven baskets and antique cookware enhance the nostalgic, old-world atmosphere filled with timeless appeal.